Now in this part, let us throw more light on what is the difference between distance and displacement here. Okay, there are two different types of paths are there. One is a square path and one is a circular path here. In this square path, if a person want to move from point A to point C, so how will he travel? He has to reach the point D, then from D he should go here. If he goes like this is his actual distance traveled. Okay, this path is nothing but distance traveled. Yes, there is a shortcut also from A to C directly. He is moving directly from A to C. This is displacement. Okay, what about circular path? This is in a square path. What about circular path here now? Now, from A to again A means take a circular complete path. How a person will travel? He will go from A to B, then from B to A, come back here. This is the actual path, the distance what is traveled by the person. But displacement is nothing but here the shortest distance. Okay, so standing here only, if I take a circular path, I'll come back again to the original position only. What is actually displacement? Distance between the starting point and the end point. What is the starting point? It is A. What is the end point? Again it is A only. So what is my displacement or what is this person's displacement here? It is nothing but 0. That is displacement. This is possible only when an object is in circular motion. Yes, here there is a displacement, there is a distance traveled here. Suppose this is 10 meters and 10 meters here. 10 plus 10, it will be 20 meters is the distance traveled. Okay, then by applying Pythagoras theorem here for this square, okay, we can even calculate the displacement also. This I'll solve in one of the examples which is given in the next part. Okay, so here only in the circular path the displacement of an object can be 0 because its starting point and the end point will be the same. Now, if a person is traveling from A to B, again still the displacement will be 0. No, not possible. The distance traveled, he travels from A to B like this. So his distance is the half circle here. His displacement, he could have even traveled with a displacement that is covering the shortest distance from A to B here. The diameter of this circle becomes the displacement when a person moves from a point A to point B here. That is the difference between distance and displacement. In nature, we find two types of motions, okay, naturally. One is called as perceptible motion and one is called as imperceptible motion. Perceptible motions are the motions what we can see, what we can feel also. They are called as perceptible motions. Some of the motions we cannot see with our bare eyes. Some motions even we cannot feel also. Okay, in our regular day-to-day life activities, we cannot feel them also. They are called as imperceptible motions. Examples for perceptible motions, there are crores of examples, millions of examples. Any object moving, a car moving, we are walking. Yes, air blowing, we can even feel it. Yes, they are perceptible motions. What will be the examples of imperceptible motions? For example, blood flowing in our body. Blood is continuously flowing in our body. Do we feel it? No, even we don't see it also. Okay, that is imperceptible motion. Celestial objects, they are moving in the universe. Our earth, the rotation of the earth, we can make it out by day and night. But actually when I am standing on the earth, I cannot feel the motion of the earth. They are imperceptible motions. The motion of the sun, the motion of the stars, all the celestial objects are moving. They are having the rotation periods will be different. Earth rotation period is different. Moon rotation period is different. Yes. So, depending, sun is stationary. We are revolving around the sun. All the celestial objects now. Okay. But other objects, they are moving. But we don't see them. We don't see them moving. We can feel them because we can make it out because of some changes what are taking place in the nature. But we cannot actually identify them as moving They are called as imperceptible motions. There are two different types of motions. One is called as uniform motion and non-uniform motion. These two are depending on the speed of the object or how much distance is covered in what particular timing. Okay. Now uniform motion means if an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, then it is called as uniform motion. An object is moving with a constant speed and it is covering equal distances at equal time. Means say for example, a car is moving with a speed of 10 kilometers per second. Per second or per hour. Okay. So at equally 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, if it is covering per hour, then we call it as uniform motion. Okay. So uniform motion, it is dependent on the speed of the object. Speed of an object is calculated by distance traveled in unit time. So how much is the distance traveled by an object in a particular time? That is given by speed of the object. It is calculated by distance traveled by unit time. The SI unit, standard unit to measure speed, it is meters per second. This can also be written as meters per second like this. Okay. Or even the other units as kilometer per hour. Okay, centimeters per second, they are also can be used. Okay, but here the standard unit what we use is meters per second. In this chapter, we come across so many examples. Okay, every time the first intention is always convert the given measurements into standard units. Then you have to start solving the examples. Okay, so examples related to speed, we have to convert the given measurements into meters per second here. Okay. There is one more way of calculating the particular object's motion, that we call it as velocity. Velocity of an object is nothing but the displacement in unit time. Okay, velocity is measured as the shortest distance in unit time here. This is given by capital D divided by T. Again, because it is also displacement is nothing but how much is the covered distance only. Okay, maybe the shortest distance. So the unit remains the same. The SI unit is again meters per second only, even for velocity.